Penelope, come inside and get ready. You know how your Nana gets when we're late.
Coming. Whoa. That's a pretty locket. Wait till I show Mom.
That's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. You can have it back if you like.
Thank you.
How did you end up in my backyard? And why are you here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just noticed that you have a very beautiful garden. Your daisies look like they need more sunlight, though.
I don't take care of the garden. It's boring. It's my mom's garden.
Never mind, then. It's a beautiful garden. I would just rearrange the daisies and the hydrangeas. Hydrangeas don't need as much sunlight.
You know a lot about flowers. Do you like gardening?
I love it!
My mom loves gardening too. She says the garden is her happy place.
I know what she means.
She only grows flowers, though. Her boyfriend, Warren, wants her to grow vegetables. He's a psychiatrist.
What's a psychiatrist?
Uh, Not sure. I think they have to be smart. Warren is very smart.
Is that why he wants your mom to grow vegetables? Vegetables are very practical.
Yep, but my mom doesn't want to. She says that she doesn't want to grow things her heart doesn't need.
Nothing fills your heart like gardening.
If that's what you like. I prefer toys. Toys fill my heart pretty good.
I like your doll.
Thanks. I like your bear.
Want to trade?
Sure.
What's her name?
I don't know. I never thought to give her one. You can name her whatever you like.
I'll name her Kate.
You can't give her that name. My mom already has that name.
Can't she just share it?
I guess so. I didn't know you could do that.
What's your name?
Penelope.
Penelope. Will you be my most best friend?
Your most best friend?
There's a lot of best friends in the world, but I want us to be most best.
Huh. Okay. I'll be your most best friend.
Great! Do you want to play with me?
Oh, I would love to, but I have to go to my Nana's.
Nana Alice or Nana Luann?
Nana Luann. Nana Alice isn't alive anymore.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Wait, how did you know?
Penelope, let's go.
I'm coming. I just got distracted by some stuff I found.
Where did you get that?
It's from my new friend. I just found him too.
You found someone out here.
Yep. Say hi, new friend.
Hello.
Oh, I think I see him now. Hello there, young man.
Hello, Kate.
Do you know what his name is?
No. I'm not very good at names.
I have an idea. How about Alistair?
That's a stupid name.
No, it's perfect.
He says it's perfect.
I'm glad he likes it. Now hurry up and show Alistair to the car.
Come on, Alistair.
I can't believe we start middle school tomorrow.
Are you scared?
Why would I be scared when I have the best friend in the whole world?
You're right. We can do this.
Definitely.
Did you pack lunch for Penelope yet?
Oh, shoot. I knew I was forgetting something.
It's okay, I got it.
Thank you so much, Warren. You can just pack her a ham and cheese sandwich and a juice pouch. Actually, skip the juice pouch. Add a can of sparkling lemonade. She's in middle school now. We need to start getting more sophisticated with the beverages.
Got it. I'll be sure to make the best ham and cheese sandwich in the history of ham and cheese sandwiches.
I am sure you will, honey. Oh, and pack a container of strawberries for Alistair.
You want me to pack something for Alistair?
I've been packing something for him since Penelope was 6. I don't want to change that just yet.
Don't you think it might be time to sit Penelope down and have a talk with her about Alistair?
Please, Warren, I'm sure she already understands everything I could possibly tell her. She's old enough.
I'm not so sure about that. Listen, Kate, I know it's hard, but the girl's 12 years old. She's not a toddler that you need to protect from reality. She knows how the world works. This Alistair thing is just going to get weirder if you pretend it's normal. The sooner you sit down and talk to her about it, the better.
I guess you're right. But can we do it after dinner? I'm starving.
Deal. So do you want me in the room or?
I I think it's better if I just do this myself.
You got it. I'm really proud of you for doing this.
Thanks. I hope Alistair will forgive me.
I think the lilies are dying. I've never seen them bloom.
They're not dying. They're morning lilies. They bloom in the morning. You would see them if you didn't sleep till noon every day.
Shut up.
Hey, Penelope, can I talk to you?
Sure, Mom. Is it okay if Alistair listens?
Sure. Listen, I know that you and Alistair are very, very good friends.
We're most best friends.
But don't you think it's time to start making some new friends?
What's wrong with Alistair?
Well,
I'm what?
he's not real.
That's ridiculous. Of course I'm real, right, Penelope?
He's real to me, Mom.
Wait, Penelope, what are you talking about?
Alistair, do you remember that day in the garden when we first met?
Of course, it was the best day of my life.
What do you remember before that happened?
Well, I remember it. Nothing, actually.
That's the day I made you up.
What?
You're my imaginary friend.
This is a joke, right? I'm not your imaginary friend. I'm your real friend. We traded toys. I've played countless games at your house. You've told me things you've never told anybody else. I'm your real friend, your most best friend.
I imagine Alistair isn't taking this very well.
Yep. You might want to step inside.
Wait a minute. Can she not see me?
Technically, I'm the only one who can see you.
All this time, Kate, Warren, Nana, they couldn't see me. They just pretended I existed.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I It's okay. I'll be fine. friend in the whole world.
About that, I don't think we can be most best friends anymore.
What?
Most kids let go of their imaginary friends by first grade, and I've brought you all the way to middle school. I need real friends. I can't spend the rest of my life talking to myself. I'm so sorry, Alistair, but you need to go. I have to move on with my life.
But what about my life? Am I supposed to just sit in the dirt picking daisies for the rest of my imaginary days? You can find new friends. I can't.
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll just sleep in the garden tonight.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to middle school. I'm Mr. Blackberry, and I'm very excited for you to be in my class this year, or one of my classes. This is middle school. It gets wild. Please write down 3 things you did this summer in your notebooks, and we'll go around and share them in a few minutes.
Okay. Over the summer,
Caught fireflies?
leave me alone.
I'm just giving you things to write about. Maybe you could write about all the ice cream that we ate, or the canoe we rode in, or were those things imaginary too?
I said leave me alone. Who is she talking to?
Maybe you could write about how you tore my imaginary heart out when you told me I wasn't real.
I said leave me alone.
She's crazy.
Maybe she escaped from some insane asylum over the summer. She's already messed everything up. Go home. Go home.
I don't even know where home is.
Hey, how was your first?
My first day of school was horrible. Thanks for asking.
Whoa, slow down. What happened?
It's all Alistair's fault. He wouldn't leave me alone. I tried to tell him to go away, and he just kept bothering me. I got fed up and yelled at him, and now everyone at school thinks I'm a freak. That's what happened.
Wow, you sound like you had a rough day. I'm sorry.
Mom,
Yes, Penelope.
why won't they leave us alone? Imaginary friends, I mean. Why can we never seem to let them go?
Well, I guess you could say they're a part of us. We need them. They're an escape. They protect our innocence. They make us feel better. But as we get older, we have to become our own imaginary friends. We have to find that safety inside ourselves. We have to trust ourselves to handle our own problems. We have to live with reality. I know it's hard, but I wholeheartedly believe you will be able to do it, Penelope.
Have you ever had an imaginary friend?
Yes, I have.
And you were best friends?
The most best.
And you let them go?
I did, eventually. Can you finish washing the silverware? I'm gonna go look at the garden for a second.
If you see Alistair there, tell him thanks, but goodbye.
I'll be sure to. Hello, Alistair.
You can see me?
I could always see you.
But I'm imaginary. I'm not real. I only exist if someone imagines me.
Well, why do you think you're still here?
Why are you imagining me?
I guess you don't remember me. Maybe this will help.
That looks like mine.
Where do you think you got that locket?
You, but when did you give it to me? I don't remember you giving anything to me.
I gave it to you when you were alive.
I was alive?
A long, long time ago. When I was a little girl. I met you on a warm summer day in the greenhouse at Orchard Park. My mother had dragged me there to study the monarch butterflies. She was an entomologist. I was wandering around, looking at the plants, and there you were. You were crouched down, studying a flower pot. You turned to me and you said, "Isn't this the most beautiful geranium you've ever seen?" And even though I didn't know what a geranium was, I agreed with you. Then I kept seeing you at the greenhouse when I'd come with my mother, and before I knew it, we were best friends. Well, most best friends. That's what we called ourselves. We would hang out every single day. You taught me how to garden. We used to sit in my backyard for hours trying to get something to sprout. It sounds boring, but it wasn't with you, Alistair. We were on top of the world. And then you got sick. I visited you every day in the hospital and we talked for hours. We tried to grow plants in your hospital room in little pots, but they all wilted, and you wilted with them. My mom said that you were like a flower, and without any sunlight, you stood no chance. When you died, I couldn't take it. I couldn't go outside because I couldn't bear to see the flowers that we planted. Every time I saw a bloom, a sprout, or even a weed, I heard your voice in my head. I heard you telling me exactly how much water they needed, exactly what kind of soil they would thrive in. Eventually, I started listening. Gardening made me feel like you were still there, sitting next to me on a scorching summer day with a watering can nestled in your lap. I started setting up all your old toys by the garden, pretending that you left them there. I started talking to you out loud. Eventually, I started believing you were really there. My parents noticed. They started taking me to therapy. Eventually, I managed to get you out of my head, or so I thought. A few years ago, when Penelope was 6, she was playing in this garden and she found a friend, an imaginary friend in the garden we planted together. She didn't have a name for him and I couldn't help it. You came flooding back. I kept you there, pretending that Penelope was the one that needed you, but it was me. I needed you. But I don't need you anymore. I'm okay now. Thank you for the garden. Thank you for everything. You were so much more than an imaginary friend. You're real. You're so real. You will always be my most realest, bestest friend.
And you will always be mine. I'm gonna go now. But before I do that, check on your daffodils. They need more moisture.
I will.
Are you all right, Kate?
Yes. I'm great. For the first time in a while, actually.
Great. Glad to hear that. Look, I know it was rough for Penelope to let Alistair go, but she'll get over it quickly. Trust me.
I know she will. She's strong.
The strongest. Wow. You really know what you're doing here. The garden looks the most radiant it's ever been.
It really does.